Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new update on XRP. Wanted to do a little bit of an update here on Sunday, kind of to prepare you for next week. Tomorrow we still have US Labor Day, so we probably won't see a lot of movement then. I do think volatility, but I don't think the volatility will last. But that's something we'll see, and that's something I'll keep you updated on. But regardless, I wanted to give you my thoughts on XRP, and also wanted to talk about a potential scenario I haven't talked about earlier, but I do think we need to talk about, and that I do think you need to be ready for. All right, so that's what we'll do. And that scenario is a crash here, because what I've been saying about XRP for the last couple of weeks, or at least a week since I've been back from vacation, is that I'm actually quite bullish on XRP. All right, we're holding this level right here at 55 cents. Which is a major support level. We're holding that well. There's also some momentum we had in between when we had some bullish momentum, obviously, over the course of last weekend. So that helped. Or last weekend, excuse me. It's last weekend and the week before that as well. So that was good to see. And we still, I think fundamentally, and that's one of the most important things to know about XRP right now, I still think we have some sort of a date in the future. Of course, that could cause some bullish, that could be a bullish catalyst, could be a cause for bullish momentum. And that's obviously the deadline date for the SEC to appeal the decision in the court that caused this move. So that's still a big date. That's the 7th of October. And I think fundamentally we can actually expect some bullish moves ahead of that. Now, how bullish those moves will be, I'm not sure. It depends on the market, I think, greatly. And that's also where the main thing comes from that you need to be ready for. At this point of time, Bitcoin looks quite weak, right? And there's a lot of talks about, September being a very bad month for crypto, which is technically true. I'm not sure if this September is also going to be bearish. I mean, I heard the same last September, and last September was bullish. So you always have to take that with a grain of salt, but what that means is that there's a lot of talks and a lot of fear about Bitcoin dropping down below 57,000, and that's relevant for XRP as well. All right, and that is a realistic scenario. Do I think it's the most likely scenario for now? No. All right, so for XRP, if we derive that same kind of scenario for XRP, it would be to drop down below 54 and 55 cents, which is a very strong technical level here. I still think that there's quite a lot of support there. You can also see 54 cents, which is a level we haven't hit after we broke above that with the news the 7th of August, excuse me. We haven't even hit that, and there's a lot of support there as well. So I still think at this point of time that it's most likely in terms of price action that we will drop down there, but that we'll be able to hold it. And if it loads, that will consolidate on top of 54 and 55 cents between something like 59 cents. And that ultimately, if we actually get some strong movements from the markets, or if we actually see XRP deviate because of that appeal deadline, then I think we can be bullish. I don't see, I mean, if you look at the momentum right now, that there's no clear indication of bullish momentum. If you look at the technicals here, there's also no indication of bullish momentum, but that doesn't mean we have to crash. Now, so this is what I think is most likely. Do I think there's a possibility we can crash? Yes. And that's also why I would not buy XRP now. The only reason, or the only time I will buy XRP, is if I actually see momentum kick in. So I think it's best, I think it's most valuable for all of us if we actually check back at other times when we actually had momentum. Not when, like, I basically have to get back to something like July or something, the 12th of July. So here you can see. So here XRP actually gained momentum, right? This is what we need to see. If that happens somewhere in the middle of September or something, then I'll buy. Alternatively, like I said, this is what I think is most likely. If Bitcoin falls down below 57,000, then XRP can start to crash down towards 50 cents as well. And that's another area where I would be interested in buying if we get to that 48, 50 cents level. So that's the way I look at XRP right now. This is what I think is most likely. I think, it's not so likely, or I'm not so certain about it, that I think you need to buy. Maybe you can scalp it. I don't know. I'm not a scalper. but you need to be prepared as well for the crash, right? So if the crash happens now, I was wrong, okay? So let that be clear, but regardless, you need to be ready for it, as I am as well. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.